Remember when I unboxed an Oculus Quest 2 like 4 months ago, then never did anything with it? Well, today, that changes. Back when I was a kid, I really sucked at FPS. My first experience with the genre was Doom on the Sega Genesis. I believe that was on the 32X. That game unironically scared me.
Welcome to the world of Doom, a hellish nightmare for the more real, the more intense world of Genesis 32X. It takes my mind off work.
Give me a break, I was a dumb kid. Eventually I started to play a couple more games like GoldenEye 64 and Titanfall. However, I only started playing this genre on the reg in 2016 with the launch of Overwatch.
Optimizing strategy.
Think you can keep up with me?
My will made real.
Attack commence.
Rendezvous at my position. I spotted the people.
Though I improved substantially from the scared kid shitting himself while playing Doom, I still can't claim to be good at first-person shooters. Part of me always thought that if I had full body control of the game, I'd play better, and until recently, that wasn't a possibility. Enter Compound. Compound is a VR roguelike FPS with a retro pixel aesthetic. Now the title of the video makes sense, as I am a sucker for retro aesthetics. Before I continue, I should state that the game is currently in early access. As of the recording of this video, Compound has 7 levels and a boss stage that are fully playable. The game starts off with the protagonist navigating through a sewer, eventually moving their way up to storming some corrupt businessman/politician's office, and then the final shootout on the rooftops. Each level has 2 maps, all of which are randomly generated. This might seem like a bad idea, but each level's themes directly influence how the maps are built. You'll see this in your various playthroughs. The reception and sales levels will always have maps that consist of open areas with lots of maneuverability, whereas profit management maps will always be close quarters. That said, I do feel like some of the maps could use a rework to make the layout more interesting. Mainly the vaccine warehouse could use an access to a catwalk. That would make the area feel distinct whilst enhancing current gameplay concepts. This also could be done with chemical processing, but it would be a much heftier rework. In each level, the player is tasked with eliminating all present enemies. These enemies include, but are not limited to, RoboCop rejects, Technicolored FAA violations, your boss, and Arachnophobia 2077. But don't worry, you'll have several guns to combat these enemies, ranging from assault rifles, shotguns, bazookas, and more. All of the weapons feel different enough to justify their existence. However, that doesn't mean that I like all of them. It takes a while to get used to reloading in VR. Honestly, it's something I took for granted in regular shooters. That said, it manages to make each weapon feel that much more intricate, so I do appreciate it. I do wish there was a melee weapon, but that's because I'm an edgelord. Running around with an SMG and a katana would make me feel like a badass. The game's focus isn't on story, however the environment tells a simple story of a rebel fighting against a corporation who produces a virus, as well as a vaccine for said virus. The story isn't anything that hasn't been done before, nor does it really delve deep into the subject matter. But it doesn't take a genius to realize telling a riveting tale was not the priority here. During my playthrough, I only managed to beat the game on easy mode. and even then that was several attempts later. The game is in no way easy. Your health is limited, as is your ammo. This makes smart playing essential to success. Even then, it isn't uncommon to have an otherwise great run rendered null in less than 2 seconds. Easy mode does relieve a lot of these burdens, however, it's still not a cakewalk by any means. You can also choose to change things up if you like with mutators. Mutators, like Damage Amplifier, makes everything one-shot, you and enemies included. Another mutator, known as Chaos Compound, randomizes everything. The game definitely has its replayability value, and I do intend on beating the game on higher difficulties. So, did VR enhance my FPS skills like I thought it would when I was a kid? No! Like I told you, I was a dumb kid! That said, I do think Compound serves as not only a fun game, but an excellent jumping off point into VR FPS. Right now, Compound is available on the Steam store for $20 USD. The dev has stated that he doesn't plan on putting the game on sale until the official release, so if you're planning on waiting for a sale, it's going to be a little while. I can say from my experience, $20 is well worth it. If you appreciate retro stylings, classic arcade shooters, and sticking it to the man, I can recommend this game. On the other hand, if you're looking for an in-depth storyline with a long drawn-out campaign, you're not going to find it here. Hey guys, thank you for watching my latest video. Sorry I didn't get this one out last week. I was a bit busy and things were a bit hectic over on my part, but I hope you like this one. If you do, you know what to do at this point. If you didn't, you also know what to do at this point. I will hopefully be getting another video up pretty much bi-weekly at this point. There are some other videos I plan on working on that are a bit more in-depth, and all my socials are listed down below in the video description. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.